Hello, Libra. Welcome to your daily focus tarot. Happy Thursday. So we have Three of Wands. You are looking for the path. You're trying to find your expansion and your growth. There is something that is putting you out of harmony, something that you feel is like a little bit big, bad, and scary. It's kind of dark. You might be having dark thoughts, or you're trying to overcome those dark thoughts, those things that are taking they're taking your peace away from you, your peace of mind and your emotional peace. There could even be like work-life imbalance or relationship imbalance, something that you're really struggling with. You're feeling like you're bound to it and you're really struggling with it, but you're trying to come up with a plan. You're trying to release those anxieties and fears and come up with this plan, come up with this inspiration to deal with it. It could be related to your friends. It could be related to some sort of community group or even to work. There could be some sort of insecurity, apathy, or creative block going on with this Page of Cups in the reverse. So there is something where there's just a lot of negativity. You could be feeling disconnected, definitely stifled creativity. You could be feeling like there's somebody who's being unfaithful, or they're overindulging. They're basically concerned with their own needs or being selfish. Somebody around you, and you could be feeling like you need to cut them off to get your own happiness, to get rid of these fears and anxieties and this negative devil energy. So you could be releasing somebody in your life to get your own harmony back. The advice is the Page of Swords, really taking a deep look at and studying yourself, studying your finances, studying the way that you're thinking about your thinking. So getting multiple perspectives on the situation in order to figure out what your own perspective is, to figure out how to get your harmony back, your mojo, your zen back in your life. So really look at the way you're thinking about the situation and make sure that's in balance. Make sure that there's no, the devil is here, but the devil isn't necessarily bad. The devil weighs the good. So there's supposed to be a balance between the good and the bad. The sword representing the mind and the thoughts, the conscious mind, not the unconscious. The devil actually represents the unconscious. So what's been repressed, what's been put in the shadow. The sword represents the totality. So there's one side that's light, one side that's dark. So there's one side that's the conscious, one side that's the unconscious. And theoretically, it's the balance between the good and the evil. The unconscious mind is seen as evil because people don't understand it. The devil was seen as evil because people didn't understand it, or they deliberately tried to repress it because, the names, history is written by the conquerors, and the different names for the devil, we're talking Catholicism and Christianity here. The different names were actually the names of other cultures around the Catholic Christian, around the Jewish tribes, the names for other cultures, gods. So when these tribes and these countries and these people were conquering those around them for political reasons, they were basically like, okay, your God is evil. We don't want your God anymore. So the name of the opposite of our God is the name of your God. to very oversimplify how history worked. So basically, they were like, well, our God is good, your God is bad. That's not necessarily the truth. The truth is somewhere in the middle. So when you look at the sword, the truth is that sort of fine line in between the two blades. And that's where the balance is. And that's what you're needing to come up with, is this balance in between. You're needing to find that balance in your thinking. Swords talk about needing to find that balance between the quote good and quote bad. Even though there is technically no good or bad, there is just, the conscious and the unconscious. There is the light and the shadow. There is no technically, when we're talking spiritually, there is no technically good or bad. It's how you label it. So I hope that helps you. Have a great Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.